Red. What if just looking around yourself at what is red around you could help you sleep better? Kimberly Burnham here. If you want more help from Sensational Medicine, visit my website, www.kimberlyburnhamphd.com. In traditional Chinese medicine, we talk about the sensation of red being associated with the heart, which makes sense, and the small intestine, which makes sense on a certain level. But these are known as the fire elements. The heart and the small intestine are the fire elements and associated with the color red, associated with the emotion love, but also hate. And red can be something that we wear that's red. In traditional Chinese medicine thinking, if you wear red, that can help support your heart and your small intestine. If you look around yourself, if you surround yourself with artwork, or pictures, or paintings, or flowers that are red. In traditional Chinese medicine, we talk about the heart as the home of the soul, the place where your soul lives, in a sense. And when there's a heart-related problem, whether that's a physical beating heart problem or an emotion and relationship-related problem, when there's a problem with the heart, it is said the soul wanders, and that wandering disturbs your sleep. So that the healthier your heart is, both the physical ability of your heart to beat and distribute red, life-giving blood throughout the body, carrying oxygen in the heme element, the iron element, the better your heart is at relationships, at giving your soul peace and joy and love through the way that you connect to the world around you, the better you'll sleep. One thing that you can do if you go to a museum is use that time at the museum to improve your heart health. Really notice as you stand in front of a particular painting. Are there different shades of red? Is there an absence of red? What's the feeling that you get from the painting as a whole? And what's the feeling that you get from just the part of the painting that is a shade of red? How many different shades of red are there in the painting? How do the shades of red blend from one area to another? Is the frame red? Does that bring a different life to the painting than if the frame were blue or some other color? As you walk around the museum, look and see, can you find the painting that is the most red? Are there any paintings that are all red, different shades of red? And as you stand before a painting that has a lot of red in it, put one hand over your heart and feel that connection. Is there a connection? Do you feel that connection stronger if you stand to one side or to the other side, or if you stand directly in front of that painting? put a hand over your belly button, and feel that connection or that energy between your small intestine and the color red in that painting. Can your belly, your small intestine, and your heart and your eyes take in the energy of red, the energy of joy, of love? Today I wanted to read a poem for you. It's from a poetry anthology called the Valentine's Day Anthology. Poetry, prose, and stories of love from the Love Writers. This is a poem that I wrote for this anthology that's published through Inner Child Press. Red juxtaposed. Patterns of red flow through the fabric of my heart. Rough red-tongued puppy, born on a snowy day. Book covering in red, white, and orange. My chapter, fractals, seeing the patterns in our existence. Edges of red around time. News on the coffee table. Across the pastel room, the hands of time tick against a red background. A brilliant green cycling jersey, covering the red of my heart, the blue of my politics. Beet red, green drink, brightening this February morning. Red intertwined among the yellow and green, fabric woven with love, a gift from a friend. Bits of ribbon, a velvet bookmark, a box of goddess cards, stand as reminders of those I adore. Red framing a beating Japanese character, Kokoro, at the heart of my mousepad. Token of a faraway land where I served my tribe. Tail lights, stoplights, whirling sirens, keeping my journey safe as I unearth the colors in my life. What is in your life that is red, that is precious to you? Ever since I wrote that poem, and I wrote it by really noticing what is around me that's red, what is in my life, and what do those things mean to me, those red things. Ever since I wrote the poem, I noticed those red things around me much more. Every day when I go in, sit at my desk, I see a piece of woven fabric that has all the colors of the rainbow that a friend wove for me. I see the clock, the Time magazine, and I see other things. Since I wrote that poem, I started to notice all of the different things in my life that are reflecting that color red. And this is, I think, a great way to do what I call wild poetry writing, where you just do it almost like brainstorming. You write a list of all the things that mean a certain thing to you, that are red, or are gifts from friends, or are round, or whatever category, box you want to put it into. But all the things, just notice that pattern of red, or that pattern of love,